Well, howdy, folks. Permanent Patriot here. I'm going to try to keep this cordial since this is a topic that highly upsets me. Our beautiful blue skies that we had earlier, just a couple hours later, come back outside, and here's what we got.
Gorgeous, beautiful shit we got going on here. Two chemtrails, right?
And I'll get into chemtrails soon.
And what a quinky dink. There's a chemtrail. There's a chemtrail. There's two of them acting out the fucking sun. Oh, there's another plane and another chemtrail.
Two fucking planes back to back. One right behind the other. Spewing this fucking shit out to you. It looks like this to start with. Turns into this.
This is unfucking real.
Just gets bigger.
Just had a gorgeous fucking blue sky and look what they did to it.
Okay. If you don't believe the many of other videos that I've done, or the stuff like, geo-engineeringwatch.org, Global Alert News that I post every Saturday on my page, you might want to go and check that out. Or come and check out some of the peer-reviewed studies that actually tell you about chemtrails, which is a CIA term, talking about the links between Alzheimer's, dementia, autism, which also all ties in with the vaccines. Ask yourself why your kid can't go to school in certain states unless they're vaccinated. With a fucking hot shot of all this shit, heavy metals in your fucking vaccinations. If your kid's vaccinated, why would you have a problem with an unvaccinated kid going to school with your kid? Shouldn't your kid be safe? Hello? Dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of fucking peer-reviewed studies showing the link between all of this shit. And if you don't believe that, again, please come over to geo-engineeringwatch.org. Check out the government documents they have on here. Check out the government patents from the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. Just click on any number. Any. Fucking hard to do. It'll take you 5 minutes to figure this shit out. A fucking 5-year-old can figure this shit out. Okay, U.S. Navy, Motorola, even Motorola, World Weather. Hello? Barium, strontium, aluminum, all sorts of toxic heavy metals that they're spraying up there, falling down. You're breathing it in. It falls on the tops of trees. Tree gets struck by lightning, boom, wildfire. I mean, this is so fucking easy to figure out, it isn't funny. I've done dozens of videos on this shit. I dare anyone to test me or call me out on it. Just a big fucking kooky joke, huh? Just like the government they call them chemtrails. For us, the kooky tinfoil hat wearing motherfuckers. While in government documents, they call it geo-engineering, solar radiation management, bunch of other shit. Kind of like the way the CIA came out in the 50s with conspiracy theorists. Which means, don't go and look this up, just a bunch of fucking kooks. CIA came up with that term. And conspiracy just means one or two or more people basically calling out other people plotting evil against everyone else. I've done too many videos on this shit. Ask yourself why 1942 Germany in the concentration camps, they were dosing their fucking water with fluoride. Well, go and look up the peer-reviewed studies on fluoride. That's why your city is putting fluoride in the fucking water. That's why the guy dumping the fluoride into your fucking water supply has to wear a full fucking chemical suit. I'm just going through another basic synopsis. It's like impossible for me to do an actual video on all of this stuff. Because there's so much of it, and that's the goal of them. Just to bombard you with bullshit. So you're either like, oh fuck, that's too much, I'm not going to look it up. Or there's so little shit that you're like, that's nothing. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Going to be looking into thyroid deficiencies, cancers, Alzheimer's, dementia, autism. The fucking list goes on and on. Be getting into it. And I'm going to try to stay as cordial as possible doing it. And don't believe me on it. Don't believe anything or anyone. Go and look it up for yourself. Turning government documents, folks. I don't know what else to tell you. You could find this shit on whitehouse.gov. What the fuck do I know? I only loaded some of the shit on planes. Fuck do I know about what they're spraying in the air? No wonder they have robots doing the jobs for them now, and drones. Because pilots are realizing what the fuck is going on here, and they don't want to do it anymore. So now they're using drones. 5 minutes. I'll be back with some more. Haven't even scraped the tip here. So that's it for now. God bless and carry on.